Oi Goyam. We're back with a trade recap. So my trading view application on my computer would not open for some reason. So also I broke my hand over the weekend. Let's go. Um, Not very fun, but what do we have here? What trade did I take today? I took this breaker. I've been learning market maker models recently. And what do we have on here? This low right here got swept on ES, but not on NQ. So we had SMT here. Um, Not only did we have SMT, we had this breaker form right here, marked out our standard deviations. We came down here. I was looking at the 5 minute originally, and I believe, yeah. So we had this. The better trade I could have taken, honestly, would have been this wick right here that rejected, because this wick swept this low here. Let me go ahead and mark it out actually. So we had this low, swept on ES, but not on NQ, creating our bullish SMT. Let me go ahead, oops. All right, yeah. Also, I banged this shit out with a broken hand, so yeah. But we have this low, got swept on ES, but not NQ, bullish SMT. Not only that, we had this breaker, it rejected out of this breaker. I originally entered off of this because I saw we rejected. Entered off of that, stopped below this low, traded 2 contracts with this, got caught in some chop. The thing is that made me really like this breaker was we did not sweep this high before coming back down, testing it, moving higher. Yeah, we did accumulate here around the 1 standard deviation, which is normal. My goal was to take it to just under this, just to pass the account, because I blew my other accounts. But from now on, we're going to be trading 5 micros. We're just going to de-risk at least until I see price action clear up some more, because still yet to have a payout. But obviously mentally, I'm telling myself I am profitable. I'm taking my second payout. All these things, because I know I can win these trades. I know how to find them. The big part of it has just been patience, but SMT is very nice also for confirmation, just stacking your confluences to make to realize, okay, maybe this is a good trade, maybe this isn't a good trade, yada yada yada. Okay, so yeah, we had this rejection from this breaker, and then we had this nice displacement up, and then we wanted to come down and rebalance. Let me go ahead and mark that out. So we went ahead, we rebalanced, which also came in. Let me find out what this PD array was. All right, I think this was a 15 minute. Yeah, 15 minute. What the hell? Am I tripping? Oh, all right, 30-minute rejection wick. Also rebalanced here to the 7.705 level, midpoint of this 30-minute, and then we delivered higher. We still have this new day opening gap, a lot of liquidity under here, so soon we come and take it, but for the most part I've been bullish. Just be patient with your trades, take it to where it's normal. This morning I was in the doctor's office and I literally, bro, I had seen what's it called, I think it was this right here. I marked this out. I was almost about to take this, but then I moved it down here to this rejection wick. This would have delivered easily. It would have met my risk, and it delivered very nicely. I just ended up not taking it. We also had this engineer liquidity swing low in here. Swept that low, came down, tapped into it. So yeah, we had that. At the beginning of the day, I wasn't really on it around 10. This 10 a.m. open would have gotten stopped, but then we came down, closed below, tapped it one more time before sending price lower. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what price did today. This was all chop, but with the market maker models, it's nice. Swept external, like we had the SMT here, and then our smart money reversal here, and then we're taking it higher. I wanted to see us fill this gap, and we ended up filling this 15-minute gap. We had this swing of liquidity into here, all that. That was the direction I was taking it. But at the end of the day, trading should bring you closer to God. That's one of the things I've been, having recently, is just like when I started trading, like I had just finished the Bible one time completely, and then I like kind of fell off, stopped, reading it. I haven't been in church in a bit. I want to go back. So there was that originally, and then what else? But like when I started trading, I started to, get like all mesmerized with all, the cars, all the materialistic things, and it kind of like took me away from God. But at the end of the day, if it weren't for God, I wouldn't even be starting this. I wouldn't have, God wouldn't allow me to start this if it wasn't, like, if it was going to take me away from God, he wouldn't allow me to do it. So I see this as something I wanted to bring me closer to God instead of taking me away. So we have that. So just like, where's your heart at with a lot of this? Don't allow trading to take you away from God. At the end of the day, money, you cannot take it with you. But what matters most is your relationship with God. So you have that. And so, yeah. Right here, we just made SM. Actually, no, we didn't. It's not SMT. But God's the one who will make you profitable. But, don't neglect your relationship with him. You've had to go through a lot of, like, just, fucking up because trying to do it on your own. This is something God has to do for you. No matter, I don't care what anybody says. It is God who does all these things for us. We can try and take credit for it, but that's just not facts. Like, that's just incorrect. It's the wrong way to think about it. But yeah, so that's this trade recap. Past the account. We're going to trade with 5 micros from now on. And yeah.